Some animals have evolved to survive, with little to no water, adapting in ways that seem... These creatures have mastered the art of conservation, extraction, and even producing their own water, allowing them to thrive in some of the harshest environments on Earth. The kangaroo rat is one of the best-known examples of an animal that can live without drinking water. Found in the deserts of North America, this tiny rodent has a highly efficient metabolism that extracts all the moisture it needs from the seeds it eats. Instead of excreting excess water like most mammals, it produces solid urine and dry feces to retain as much as possible. Unlike many desert animals that seek water sources, kangaroo rats can go their entire lives without taking a single drink. The Thorny Devil, a spiny lizard native to Australia, has a unique way of collecting water. Even in arid conditions, it can absorb moisture through its skin. Tiny grooves between its scales channel dew and condensation straight to its mouth. This system allows the Thorny Devil to pull water from damp sand or even from the air itself. While it rarely needs to drink, it remains hydrated by trapping moisture in the environment around it. The Darkling Beetle, found in the Namib Desert, has perfected the art of harvesting water from fog. It climbs to the top of sand dunes in the early morning and tilts its body toward the breeze. As moisture condenses on its hardened exoskeleton, droplets form and roll down into its mouth. This simple but effective strategy allows the beetle to survive in one of the driest places on Earth. The Sand Gazelle, a desert-dwelling antelope, has an astonishing ability to adapt to water scarcity. To minimize water loss, it can shrink its liver and heart, reducing the need for oxygen and slowing its metabolism. This adaptation helps it survive for long periods without drinking. Instead of relying on external water sources, it extracts enough moisture from the plants it eats, even in extreme heat. The Oryx, another desert antelope, can withstand brutal dehydration by controlling its body temperature. Unlike most mammals that rely on sweating or panting to cool down, which results in water loss, the Oryx lets its body heat rise safely during the day and releases it at night. This physiological adaptation allows it to conserve water and survive for weeks without drinking. The desert spadefoot toad has an entirely different strategy for surviving in dry conditions. Instead of staying active and searching for water, it burrows deep into the ground and enters a state of dormancy called estivation. By slowing its metabolism and reducing its need for moisture, it can remain underground for months or even years until the rains return. When the conditions are right, the toad emerges, breeds quickly, and then returns to hibernation before the landscape dries out again. The water-holding frog, found in Australia, has a similar but more extreme survival tactic. It creates a cocoon of shed skin that seals in moisture and protects it from dehydration. This frog can remain buried underground for up to 7 years, waiting for rain to trigger its return to the surface. When the rains finally come, it rehydrates, mates, and continues its cycle before burrowing again. The tardigrade, often called the water bear, can survive almost total dehydration through a process known as cryptobiosis. When faced with a lack of water, it dries out completely, entering a state where its metabolic processes halt. It can remain in this suspended state for decades, enduring extreme temperatures and even radiation, before rehydrating and returning to normal function when water becomes available. The camel, perhaps the most famous desert survivor, has several adaptations that allow it to go long periods without drinking. Its hump stores fat, not water, but this fat can be broken down into energy and hydration when needed. Camels also have specialized kidneys that concentrate urine to reduce water loss and can drink large amounts of water in a short time to rehydrate quickly. Unlike most animals, they can tolerate a high degree of dehydration without suffering ill effects. The lungfish, a prehistoric species found in Africa, South America, and Australia, can survive droughts by burrowing into the mud and secreting a mucus cocoon. Inside this protective casing, it slows its metabolism and enters a state similar to hibernation. Some species of lungfish can remain in this state for years, waiting for the return of water before becoming active again. These animals prove that life finds a way, even in the most extreme conditions. Whether by storing water, extracting moisture from food, or entering suspended animation, they have evolved remarkable survival strategies that allow them to thrive where most creatures would perish. Their ability to adapt is a testament to the resilience of life on Earth.